we present our work, Where Should We Put It? Layout and Placement Strategies of Documents in Augmented Reality for Collaborative Sensemaking. Sensemaking and brainstorming are fundamental tasks in many domains. At present, people mainly rely on paper, such as sticky notes or traditional desktops, for brainstorming and sensemaking. We believe such tasks will benefit from AR with massive display areas and the awareness of collaborators and surroundings. However, how should we place and arrange virtual documents in AR? On the other hand, how should AR applications be designed for this scenario? To answer this, we conducted a mixed design experiment in AR with 28 participants for a document classification task. We compared two configurations of the room, a fully furnished room versus a side-furnished room as a between subjects design, and collaborations versus individual as a within subjects design. We're interested in document placement and layout, the affordances of the physical surrounding, collaboration, and general workflows. In the training session, participants got familiar with the two interaction techniques. By using recasting, participants can move, rotate, or resize objects that are out of reach. With direct manipulation by hand, participants can interact when objects are near them. In the formal study, participants perform a document classification task consisting of organizing and grouping 50 documents of animals or plants, both individually and collaboratively. In the upper row, participants are working individually to complete the task in the two-room conditions, while collaborative work can be seen in the bottom row. They were instructed to group or cluster the documents in a way that makes sense to them, and they could move or rearrange the furniture in the room freely if they wanted. Based on the results, we identified 8 spatial layouts. We highlighted some of them. For example, in the vertical surface furniture-based layout, participants tended to place their grouped documents only on vertical surfaces, such as whiteboards and walls. In the horizontal surface furniture-based layout, many of the horizontal surfaces, like tables, were used. A combination of these was the OMI furniture-based layout. Here, participants used most of the available furniture, including both the vertical and the horizontal furniture surfaces. For the furniture-aligned cylindrical layout, the grouped documents were placed aligned to some furniture or move locations, like the stone pillar, and form a curved or cylindrical arrangement. Some of the observed layout had little connection with the furniture, such as the cylindrical layout. In order to separate or aggregate the clusters with grouped documents, participants use different spatial arrangement strategies. For instance, furniture was used, as is shown in Section 22, or they used a column-separated arrangement, which can be seen in Section 21. Also, the stack-based approach was combined to organize subclusters. Some teams moved the furniture to adjust the room to their organizational needs. For example, 2 participants moved 2 office chairs in the room so that they could serve as visual landmarks for their document grouping. The tables were also rearranged. Here, you can see a team that pushed the 2 tables together to have more physical space for their grouped documents. During the sense-making task, participants engaged in different placement strategies. For example, one user created a cylindrical arrangement for getting an overview and later structured meanings by assigning them to a furniture-based arrangement. Other participants used the tables at first to group their documents, and later on, they rearranged their classification to a cylindrical arrangement. This can be seen in Section 31. In both room conditions, the furniture was used, mostly the whiteboards and tables, as you can see in the examples of the fully furnished room. Also, in the side-furnished room, participants used the table and the chair on the side of the room, as well as a canvas, as a large open space. In addition, some participants used semantic mapping for the placement of grouped documents. For example, the mole was placed on the ground. Some plant documents were spatially arranged in such a way that the tree fruits were placed under the ceiling, the fruits growing on the bushes were placed in the middle, and the fruits and vegetables growing in the field were placed close to the floor. For more details, please refer to our paper.